Crafts and Coffee, Kris and Kel. I'm Kris.
I'm Kel.
And we are whipping it up.
Yeah, we
We're
are.
gonna whip and chat.
We both got
I'm
our
gonna
girls.
whip her while I chat about it.
You wish.
I'm working on strawberry shortcake from DAC by Strawberry Shortcake.
And I'm working on Alley Cat by Lynn from DAC.
Yeah. And we got our Halloween. This is the extent of my Halloween decorations. I do fall decorations, but I don't really do Halloween. But I have, I was gifted this little nutcracker, and so I bought this little witch nutcracker because I love nutcrackers. If you didn't know, I have a ton of Christmas ones, so I'm expanding my repertoire.
Yeah, you are. It's cute.
That's my dog. I know you're used to him.
I didn't bring my dog today. I figured.
Yeah, it's supposed to rain, so we were like, oh, we probably can't leave him outside, and
it's a lot.
You know, it's just more to deal with, you know.
Yeah.
So, anyway,
Anywho, back to you.
So, yeah, I was gonna tell you, like, you know, we were talking about my resin stuff, and I really haven't been working on very much lately because I've been working so much. And it's really, really hard to come home and be like, yeah, I want to be creative, you know? And then it's like, I have a few orders I'm working on, but it's like, I don't know, it's funny. Like, I need time to be creative. I need time to sit there and think about things and play with things. And I feel like I've had no time to do that. And you know what I also learned about myself is that I'm not a very good business person. I love crafting and I love doing things and giving people things, but I'm not good on the business side because one, I'll shortchange myself. Two, I feel like when it's a job, I don't want to do it. Versus if it's just for fun, creativity, you know. I got into resin because I felt like I couldn't be as creative with diamond painting as I would like to be. So I started doing resin. But then there's certain orders I'm doing, and some of them I'm actually able to be creative, but some of them is like very much like this is what they want. And then other times it's just I'm tired and I don't want to do it because of work. So I don't know. I've been like this before. I've gotten into like with a silhouette, making shirts, making cups, you know. I've gotten into all these little things where I'm trying to like maybe do a business, and then when I have to do it, I don't like doing it. And I stop doing it.
Didn't you etch glass? Did you ever do that?
Yeah, I do glass etching is also. I like doing that. It's fun.
Yeah.
I do a lot of different things. I mean, I do a lot.
Yeah.
I can do a lot. I just don't like doing it when I have to.
Right. Yeah, it kind of changes your mind frame. Like, oh, I have to go make that, or I have to go. Yeah. I haven't made anything like resin wise in a couple weeks. And the thing I was working on is an order. And I'm kind of having fun with those. Everything's looking great.
Thank you. I don't know. I just got out my alphabets. I have an alphabet like mold and to make like keychains and stuff. And I just played with a few things in there.
Oh, okay.
You know, that's what I was doing because I had extra resin. So I was like, well, let me just make a couple of these things.
Okay.
Anyway, I don't know. It's funny. I just was like thinking that this is something interesting to talk about. Like, is anybody else like that, or is it like if you can make money behind it, you want to do it more, or I don't know. Maybe I'm just weird. I
think it happens for a lot of people. You know.
Yeah.
Like anything that you think you want to do is great when you want to do it.
Yeah.
Like we were just talking about cooking.
Yes.
You know. It's fun to cook when you want to and you don't have to.
Yeah.
But when you cook for your family for 20 years, you're over it.
Absolutely.
You know? And imagine if you had to go and do that for a living. You're not going to come home and want to do it, you know?
Yeah, it's like housekeepers. They have the messiest houses because they got to clean all day and then they don't go home and clean their house.
Right. Same for mechanics. They don't take care
of it. I guess.
You know, I think, you know, that's kind of the way it works.
Right.
And I've worked for small businesses almost all my working life, and like I worked for an acupuncturist who, you know, didn't want to charge people, you know, and stuff, and I'm like, I'll handle the money, you handle the treatments, because when it came time to pay, she didn't want to ask for money, but it's like you provided a service, a high quality service.
But that's how I am, though.
Right.
It's so. Sorry, guys. My daughter's cat is sitting at the sliding glass door, and my dog is barking at the cat,
trying to get to it.
I'm like,
come here, boy.
Let me close
Come
this.
The blind or the curtain. Yeah.
Knock it off. Jeez.
Yeah. So like, and I would tell her, I'll take care of it. Don't walk up here. You know what I mean?
Right.
Or just walk up here to refer for herbs or whatever. But there should clearly, there should be a clear separation. But when you own your own business, it's like you have to do everything. You have to collect. You have to say your prices. You have to make the things and advertise and promote and,
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's interesting, but this job thing is really getting in my way.
Right.
It's really getting in my way of being creative.
Right.
So I've been diamond painting a lot more because I come home from work and I just do that in bed.
Mm-hmm.
So I already said this, but this is my last one of the strawberry shortcake that I'm finishing up.
Mm-hmm.
And then I wanted to show you guys what I got. I was able to purchase the pumpkin. I don't know if you can see it, but I'll put a picture in. The Stacked Pumpkins with Sunflowers by Angela Anderson and DAC. So cute.
I love that one.
I really do love it. And their Halloween diamond paintings are amazing. Like, I'm not a Halloween person, like I said. I decorate with all pumpkins.
I am.
But some of those I was tempted because they look so much fun to work on.
Yeah, the couple of haunted houses that came out, and
so cute.
There's a Hannah Lynn.
And then I got this from Michael's. And I couldn't tell you the company. It's called Make Market, it's called.
Yeah, that's Michael's brand, I think, for diamond paintings.
Okay. But I am so excited about this. There were so many cute ones, guys. $14.99.
Wow.
So many cute Christmas ones. And I am the Nutcracker Queen, so I had to pick this up. So I'm really, really excited. I want to bling this boy out too.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
I already know what I'm going to be working on for this Christmas, so I got it last year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Do you want to tell us, or you want it to be a surprise?
I'll wait. I'll wait. Just in case I change my mind.
Pretty.
No, I forgot the name, but I know it's a Dominic Davidson. It's a lot like Festive Fireplace.
Okay.
It's the scene, I think the wallpaper's purple or something. Anyway, I don't remember the name, but
okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Bye. Thank you for interrupting her video. No, just kidding.
She's fine.
I'm joking. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. I'll work on that one probably before Christmas, because what I might do is after I'm finished with this one, I'm going to work on the stacked pumpkin, and then hopefully I'll be able to put that up for a little bit, and then I'll switch to this one.
How big is that one?
This one is 16 by 20 inches or 40 by 50. It's not big. It's not that big.
It used to be big to us.
Yeah, it used
a 40
to be
by
big.
50 is you don't really do smaller than that. I mean, that's small to us.
For sure.
Yeah.
Because that's 46 by 64. So it's smaller than this one.
Wow, yeah.
That's small. And it's round.
Ooh.
I'll bust through that really fast.
Yeah, you are.
Both of these are
What are you
round.
going to do after that? After the Nutcracker? Do you have another Christmas one?
I don't. I don't. Maybe I'll have to save it for Christmas, huh?
No, I mean, I have a couple that you could work on. I got there's something very similar. I think I got a snowman from...
Oh, yeah. But you know what? No, because there's another one I want at Michael's. That's Christmas themed that I almost bought and I put it back. I was like, you have enough. Calm down. But I'm like, but they're only $14.99.
There's going to be a sale, too, I'm sure.
Yeah, so we'll see. But,
do you get the emails from Michael's?
Oh, yeah.
Because they'll like offer like 30% off a regular price, you know.
Yeah,
sometimes.
I mean, but it's only $14.99. How much are they gonna?
I know, but
you
I
know?
want to save.
No, I'm saying like how often do they do that on their paintings?
Right.
I don't know.
Right.
But I got crafts for the kids to do. It's really cute. I got them some pumpkins to paint, and that they can give their parents. And then I got some Christmas things that I'm gonna have them do. One is to paint. I'm gonna have them paint, both of them, but one of them is you put their handprint in. So I want to do their handprints for Christmas gifts, and then they can paint it also, you know, the way that they paint. It's not, you know.
Right.
And then I have also some ornaments that they can put their picture in, and they can paint that also.
Cute.
So just little things like that, you know.
Those are
things
the
to do with the
best.
kids and give their parents. So
Yeah, and save them for Christmas. Yeah.
yeah, I'll save the Christmas ones for Christmas.
Cute. I mean, but
So-
like they're gonna give those as gifts to their parents for
Yeah,
Christmas.
yeah.
Okay.
Right.
So cute. I love that stuff.
I know. I love like the Sydney Diamond paints. It's so cute when I babysit her. Like she doesn't do it very often.
Yeah.
But whenever I babysit her, then I'll say, okay, come on, let's go in the room, and we get all set up and we diamond paint together, and we watch Bluey or whatever her show that she wants to watch, and we have our little snacks, and we have it's like a whole thing. So
She still has the same diamond painting
of course
from my
she
house.
only works on this little part. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
She doesn't understand that
Right.
it goes where it's supposed to, so she just is constantly putting them down.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And then like I'll be working on mine, and she'll want, can I have some of your color? And I'm like, okay. So I gave her some of my color. So she just, it's fun. And,
Yeah.
and like I said, it's not often she does it, so that when she does do it, she last time she did it for like an hour straight.
Wow, that's incredible.
An
for
hour
her
of her
age.
watching Bluey, and then she'd be diamond painting, and an hour. I was like,
That's incredible that she
Yeah.
even sat still that long.
yeah. So I really want to get the girls into crafting and stuff, because my kids, they never got into it.
What happened?
I don't know, man.
I think when we were raising our kids, we didn't have time to craft.
I did.
You
I've
did?
always crafted.
Okay.
My kids always saw me crafting. I was quilting.
I think
I was painting.
my kids saw me reading more than
Yeah.
crafting. Because I would have like big stretches where I did nothing, and then I would get into something. I would do paint by number and then be over it, or
Yeah.
cross stitch and be over it. But
Yeah. I cross stitched. I did puzzles. I was always doing something because I didn't go anywhere. And I would read, but that was usually after the kids were in bed, because God knows I couldn't read when they were around. But I've always done crafts. My kids have always seen me do that.
Yeah.
So
Well, then that wasn't it.
I don't know.
That wasn't the problem.
they've never
'cause
been into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I've tried to talk to my kids, my son, get into making model cars or model airplanes or.
He's like, no, I have a lot of video games to play.
Right? And nothing to show for it.
Exactly. Well, Sydney loves video games.
Yeah.
Because her dad plays video games, so they play video games together. Mario Kart, and Bluey's coming out, so they want Blue. You know, she's gonna get the Bluey game, and
Yeah.
where I never was a video game player, and my kids never were video game players.
I was.
You were. You
I
played.
was.
Remember that Hubert game you used to play?
Oh yeah, the hopping on
Yeah.
I played. I had the Nintendo 64. You know, played Mario World and
Yeah.
Even the kids and we used to play Hot Shots, which is a golfing game,
Okay.
and we used to play a tennis game.
Oh wow.
So we played those as a group, you know, before even the Wii, you know, before the Wii came out, we would play those games, or even when Monopoly came out, you know.
We would play Rock Band.
Okay.
That was so much fun. We had, because my ex-husband used to play video games, and so we got Rock Band. We had the guitar, and oh my gosh, I loved it. And then we had the one where the Dance Revolution. Oh, that was fun. The kids played that. That was super fun. I played with them. But those, I mean, and I played Pac-Man, and you know.
Was that Dance Revolution? You had to lay out a
mat,
right?
You laid out the mat, and you had to
put your feet where you're. Oh hell no, the coordination.
It was so fun. But I love guitar, the guitar one. We used to play Nirvana, or there's like certain songs that I'll hear today and I'll be like, oh my gosh, that was on Dance Dance Revolution. Or Guitar Heroes. That's what we played.
Funny.
Yeah, Guitar Heroes. That's what it was.
Yeah, my son plays games, but he
Mostly
plays
sports,
online.
or?
No, like
Minecraft?
He plays this. Well, he used to play that. He plays this game where it's like Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh, wow.
And he's playing with other people online, so they're each a different character trying to escape the guy with the chainsaw.
Oh, wow.
And they're all, and you can't wake up Grandpa or something, and so they're each different characters trying to escape. Wow. And this is online, and like it's so funny listening to, like, he's known one of these guys since he was 10 years old, and he still plays with him.
Wow.
And he laughed at me because he remembered one time when I went into his room or something, and I was like, who are you talking to? Like, trying to, because, you're scared of who your kids are talking to online.
Yeah.
And he had told me, he's like, this is the same guy, Mom. This is, 13 years I've been knowing him. And I'm like, dang, that's crazy. I was like, do you guys talk about life too? And your what's going on? He's like, yeah, sometimes,
That's cool.
I'm like, wow. Okay.
Where does he live? Where does the kid live?
Freaking Iowa or something like that. Yeah, like in the middle of nowhere.
Is he around the same age?
Yeah, oh yeah, they're like this. Yeah.
Oh, that's really cool.
Mm-hmm. So, but like I've been into The Sims for many years since it really came out, and now The Sims 4. There's so many like expansion packs and stuff, and I'm behind in getting those, and it's like when I play, I find myself playing the same game. Like, you could be a bad guy or a good guy, you can have a family, you could be single and like dating, like
to the club.
Yeah, I mean, you could be a gardener and a chef, you could all these things.
So basically just like life.
But just like life, they're married with kids, going through it, and I'm like, why am I playing like real life on this game?
You could be like a superstar doing concerts, and you're kind of married, pissed off at home, just like real life, just like real life. Damn it!
The freaking kids, you gotta. Like, they're toddlers, you got to teach them how to walk and how to say thank you and stuff. I mean, what the hell? But like the last time I went to play it, I think I turned it on, played for 5 minutes. I was like, no, I'm good. I'd rather time and paint.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Not to say, like, sometimes I would end up spending more times building the houses and decorating it and painting the walls, and like, for some reason I'm creative that way, but not in real life.
We won't talk about that. No.
But
I have to tell you what happened to me the other day.
What happened to you the other day?
So I'm listening to this book. It's his name's Alex Howard, and it's I can't remember the name of the book, but basically it's this guy who had chronic fatigue syndrome, and he has his whole life's work has been basically like how to help people to get better from it. So I'm listening to this book, and I've taken magnesium for a while, but I'm like, okay, my girlfriend said there's different types of magnesium, and this one is really good for chronic fatigue and fibromyalgia and stuff. And so I go online and I buy magnesium, but I don't just buy the kind she tells me to. I buy this one where there's 3 different kinds of magnesium. So I'm like, okay, let me get this one, let me try it. So I get it, and I take it. It's 3 capsules that you're supposed to take. It's 400 milligrams. So I'm like, okay, let me take that. I take it, I go to bed. Within an hour or 2, I wake up with the worst stomach pains ever. Like, horrible stomach pains. And I am dying. So I am struggling now to sleep, and I get maybe 4 or 5 hours that day before I go to work. And I wake up and I'm like, okay, dang, my stomach still doesn't feel good. Like, I don't have the stabbing pains, but I feel like there's a boulder in my stomach, like horrible. So I go to work, but I'm okay. I go to work and we're working and I'm kind of busy, and then I just get really fatigued, like more than normal. I'm already fatigued. I think I have chronic fatigue. But now I'm like, if I sit down, I won't be able to get up. So I don't sit down. I'm like putting things away, cleaning the core. I'm like doing all these extra things. My coworker's like, what are we doing? And I'm like, no, I don't want to sit down. You can feel free, but I can't sit down because I won't get up.
Yeah.
So I wanted to go home early so bad. That's how bad I felt.
Yeah.
And I still didn't feel good. I ate and none of the food tasted good. I made this pasta and I brought it to work. And I was like, I made it the exact same way I made it the week before because it was so fire. It was so good.
Mm-hmm. So
I took it and I was like, sorry guys, this isn't very good. And they're like, what are you talking about? It's really good. And this and that. I'm like, it doesn't taste good to me at all. It tastes so bland.
Mm-hmm.
So I come home from work, I bring the rest of the pasta left over, and I go to bed. And I'm asleep by 10:30, which is not normal. I usually go to sleep at 12 to 1, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But I can't even function. I'm so tired. So I go to bed, and I sleep from 10:30 till 9 p.m.
Oh, my God.
I slept like, 11 hours.
Wow.
And I woke up, and thank God my stomach didn't hurt anymore, and I wasn't as fatigued. But it was the weirdest thing. But then I'm like, why 3 pills?
Yeah.
3. And so I'm gonna try it again, but I'm gonna try to take 1.
Yeah.
And take that for a week, and then try 2, and because it's supposed to help. We'll see. It was the
think it's the combination that may be screwing you, or
I don't know, because I've taken magnesium for a long time. Because you know, I've read really good things about magnesium. It's supposed to help you in so many ways.
Mm-hmm.
But it was the weirdest thing.
Wow.
Yeah, and then I went online and I was like, let me look at the reviews of this stuff, you know, and then only one lady was like, I got severe diarrhea and this and that wasn't my issue. It was no bathroom issue, thank God.
It was pain.
It was the pain in my stomach and just like felt
and
terrible and really bad fatigue and just felt like nothing tasted good. I wouldn't eat. I didn't even want coffee. I just drank water.
It was to change your taste buds.
Yeah, it changed my taste buds.
Maybe it was just too much, like you said. Maybe it was like
really
an overdose or something.
It was so bizarre.
Even though that would be normal, maybe for.
So it just made me really think, like, you know, I just feel like the FDA doesn't like protect us. Because I wonder if these vitamins all have to go through like the testing and, you know, like.
Well,
I don't know.
It says it on the bottle,
well,
you know.
Well, then maybe they're not putting everything that's in there isn't what is really in there. I don't know. But I've been listening to this book and I'm like, I think I'm going to have to kind of be drastic in my approaches and things. And I keep saying like, okay, this next week I'm going to start.
Yeah.
I don't.
And when you mean start, like change your diet.
Yeah, like diet, exercise, just like therapy, like doing all these things. Because nobody knows why I'm feeling so bad, you know? So I'm like trying to do all these things. But it's like literally when it comes to chronic fatigue and stuff, doctors don't care. They don't believe, you know, they're just like, well, we don't know. There's nothing we can do.
They're like, there's not a test we could really.
Exactly. They're like, there's nothing we can do.
Yeah.
So. But anyway, I just wanted to share that. It was so weird. I've never had that happen. I mean, I know when I take too many vitamins, sometimes my stomach will be like, ugh, you know. It's just a lot for me to take. But just this pill, it was just so weird. Weirdest thing.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had a couple stomach issues lately too, to where like I feel like there's a like rock or a boulder like at the very top of where my stomach
that's right here in your stomach. Yeah.
And like, I mean, I just always thought it was like acid buildup, you know, or something.
Well, usually acid you'll feel like coming up.
Okay.
You'll cough, you'll feel like maybe a burning sometimes, but it'll feel like, yeah, you can feel the acid in your stomach sometimes, but usually you'll feel it more like in your
esophagus.
Your esophagus.
Okay.
So it could also be it could be that. Actually, when I first, you know, now that you say that, when I first had issues with GERD, I had this horrible pain in my stomach.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought it was my gallbladder because I thought it was the bile, like, eating away my stomach. And I had some problem with my gallbladder. But it was actually my GERD.
And, like, I drank, like, Alka-Seltzer. And that seemed to help. But then the second time it happened, I had to take like 2 doses. But when I burped, it helped. It relieved the pain. It helped. So since then, I've been taking. I had some like Peptidase
or something.
Something like a daily antacid pill, still in the drawer from my husband. So I started taking it. And I just think I may have to just start taking something. Because it like really affected me. Like I had to leave work early on Tuesday. And usually it doesn't happen at work. Like one time I got woken up at 3 a.m. with this pain. And I didn't have any Pepsid. Yeah. I didn't have Alka-Seltzer. I didn't have Tums. Nothing. So I had to go through that pain from like 2 to 6:30 in the morning, and then it kind of finally started subsiding. But
yeah, I have it so bad. I have to take Protonics. Like any of that over-the-counter stuff does not help me. I have to only take Protonics, and I have to take it twice a day. Wow! But it doesn't help that I also drink coffee. Like you know, I'm so dumb.
I know.
But I love coffee.
I know.
What are you gonna do?
We want to have joy in our life, don't we?
I know.
Along with all that other pain.
I'm just supposed to drink water and celery for the rest of my life? That's healthy.
Right?
Anyway. All right, enough of that.
Speaking of coffee, I need a
She needs a refill.
Should we do
She hasn't activated her acid.
I know, right? Hey, I took my pill this morning.
Okay.
What do you call a song about a tortilla?
Oh, I don't know.
A rap.
Ah! That's awesome.
I like that one. That was the first one I saw.
What is a fancy fish called?
Ooh, I don't know.
Sophisticated. We are clearly doing the clean dad jokes today.
Yes, we are.
Because she's a grandma now, y'all. Now we're going to keep it clean. No, you're going to be a spicy grandma.
Yeah, I am.
I'm going to get our shirt, make our
get
shirt
my leopard,
spicy.
Get my leopard print out.
Oh, don't tempt me with a good time. All right, everyone. Thanks for watching.
Bye, crafters.
Bye.